Hey, hello. Welcome back to Zanthyst Gaming. We are here in Path of Exile on Act 4, just getting started. I got a little bit of sleep, so I'm feeling a little bit better. Like we've been saying throughout the entire process, we're going quite slow on it, trying to take our time, appreciate the journey, and figure out the farming mechanic. I did watch some videos today, and I think I have a better idea of how it works. So we're actually going to harvest out everything that we have in our garden and reset up the layout probably near the end of Act 4. I'm going to build up some seeds and just kind of get it set and ready. And we're going to see if we can do it a little bit better than what we were doing before. So I did upgrade my weapon a little bit. I want to try to reforge it again in the garden. I also just grabbed some upgraded tiers of armor to throw on, so I'm a little bit tougher, so we don't struggle with defenses too much as we move forward. And I just did those using a little bit of garden crafting. I think we've actually grabbed everything we need to do here, so we have to just go on over into the dried lake now and get started on Act 4. So here we go. If you're just joining us, also don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below if you're watching this later as a YouTube video. Discord information is also in the video description down below if you want to join our Discord community. So, all right, all the disclaimers are out of the way. Let's smash. Right, we are on Sand Stance, it looks like right now, so that'll give us extra area damage, which is what we're looking for. So find a way into the mountain, find Deshret's banner in the Dried Lake are our two objectives. Ooh, superior silk. Oh, I'm actually gonna not bother collecting stuff from my other character. I'm gonna try to keep it simple at the moment. I'll find that stuff on him later. Plus, it's something that's really good. I also figured out that the plant's growth progression, it ticks 1 for every time you hit a seed cache, so just always make sure you're hitting those seed caches to work on maturing your plants. We might be switching over to an axe instead of a mace because it has a little bit faster attack speed. That might feel a little bit better. I believe we're getting some extra armor here. 10% armor, 5% all resist, 5% all resist, 10% armor. And this one is 150 armor, 30% armor, and 1% all maximum resistances. Oh, maximum resistances. That's nice. Will you guys leave me alone? Alright. I don't think they're quite ready to harvest yet. We'll check in a couple more zones. I just don't think they're there yet, so. Thought for some reason there's like a side area we could discover along that wall, but maybe that's a different zone. Let's move down, see if we can find the elite mobs that we have to kill. Hopefully everyone's doing good today. Hopefully everyone had a good first day of League. I'm sure you guys are much further than I am. Lots of real life stuff came up, and also playing with friends and doing 2 different characters. Still working on the leveling process, but that's okay. I enjoy just playing the game in general, and this is a brand new playstyle for me, so I really am enjoying trying it out. It's interesting, like just blowing up screens with a single attack. It feels very different than what I am used to, so. I guess the Bane Pop Occultist kind of did that, but to a degree. Running out of mana feels really bad because I forget to hit mana on this guy. I just need to be spamming those flasks more. Where are we going? It must be a book in the center, I would think. There's a crafting recipe there as well. Nice. that's it.
Your empire is dead, Vol. Join it.
Colossal Life Flask, that's an upgrade for us.
I vowed to care for this.
Grab that crafting recipe. Attack, cast, and war cry. Attack speed, cast speed, and war cry. Cool.
Blinded by my lust for purity.
So we have to find a way into the mountain. I think actually using that seal is how you do that, right? You just take it back to town. So let's go turn that in.
They fall and rise. A tide of mortal death and eternal damnation. I feel it now in my own flesh. The heat, the corruption. I have failed you, my empire of purity. Do not forgive me, but please, I beg of you, survive me.
A little bit of lag in town as per usual.
Look at that.
Nico's there. We're going to start getting some delve stuff going on. Probably won't delve too deeply into that right now. I'd rather focus on the garden. I actually think I'm going to enjoy the garden more than delves. I like the concept of delving,
I walk in your
but
kingdom, and I am coming for you.
I think I like the garden a little bit better. Not that you can't do both. In fact, I'm sure probably should do both. What is that item? Rarity gem. I don't know that I've ever seen that. Oh, it's literally magic bind on your gear. That's kind of interesting. Looks like they're going more or less for a chaos at the moment. I'm actually gonna just work on leveling that up in an offhand. Oh, I don't have the intelligence to do it. I are not smart enough. We'll have to do that on my other character. I would not mind having a magic find gem leveled up. Hey, Estrella, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I downed half of a soda, took a shower, and I woke myself up a little bit. You gotta get going on the leveling a little bit more.
This'll do nicely.
Daughter fell asleep on the big bed. Yeah, I mean, that kind of figures. That didn't take her very long. You had to have just finished eating a couple minutes ago, right? What am I missing right now? There's a path up north, it looks like. That I didn't see before.
I cannot do this yet.
Yeah, there it is. Item level 34, 2-stone ring. Sure, I'll take that. Mine's level 2. Nice. I think I got a lot of gems to level up. Click those real quick.
Kitava's belly rumbles. He is hungry for me.
Yep. Ooh. So I'm thinking if we could possibly get a good craft on this mace, or find a better axe that we could craft up, then we might be able to use the actual crafting station. Because I think we got a physical recipe, or we're supposed to have gotten a physical recipe at the end of Act 3. So that would be nice. another 2 stone ring. And then we can just scale up our damage a little bit more. And that would be really, really helpful. We're one-shotting most things. But that's not good enough. We need to one-shot everything. Almost had our first death there. Must be low on a resistance. I'm not sure which one.
Our garden swells with life force. Come.
What is that? That must be the path forward. Or is that Nico? Deshret's spirits.
Karui and Maraketh once fought together.
I don't remember this for some reason,
Honor
but
their friendship.
that was an optional side quest. Cool. I don't know that I usually do that one. Okay. The path forward might be down below, but I feel like it's up here. Alright, crystal veins. Yep. I was right. 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 I actually really like this act. There's some fun levels in it.
You will feast no longer, Kitama. The ancestors demand.
He is not being kind to me.
My monarch is gone.
Okay.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor.
Like there's another one down below. It's out of mana.
I cannot do this yet.
Gather them quickly. The harvest is ready.
Let's go have a look at where our seeds are at. It's like this batch is fully ready. This batch is fully ready. Okay, I think all the batches are fully ready, so we're just gonna harvest them. Before I do that, I'm gonna grab see if I can find anything from town. I think I'll look for the next waypoint, and then we'll use that to go back and forth between town and see what we can find for items that we might be able to craft up to get upgrades out of it. I'm going to assume a good amount of it we store. So we might actually want to set up a few storage containers and just work on like building up storage for now. That guy was super annoying.
We will be best friends, beast. until we slaughter you.
It's like, why is he not getting captured? There we go. That way we can start getting tier 2 seeds cultivated. And then maybe tier 3 eventually.
Ta-ta.
All right. These are two of my favorite zones, actually. I'm excited for it. I'm not a big fan of the arena zone you have to do later, but I really like the two different dream zones. I think they're very unique and interesting. Let's see if we can find any weapon upgrades on the vendor. Any white weapons that we might be able to craft up using the seeds. And then I think rings and amulets might need updated at this point too. If I just look at my item levels, looks like my belt is massively outdated. It's item level 8. One of my rings is level 8. I have 1919. This is item level 37. Actually, my weapon is probably my strongest. So it looks like my rings and amulets and my belt are probably the things that need updating the most. So let's probably do that first. Looking at what our defenses are. It looks like we're pretty evenly distributed on defenses. We could obviously be higher on them, but it looks like what we have is pretty good for distribution. Maybe if we replace our necklace with a resistance necklace. Let's see what we can do. All attribute necklace is always nice too, I guess. I thought that there was like necklaces that had specific resistances just like their rings, but maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Looks like they're raw stat bases. Okay. So still though, these are pretty outdated items versus these are up-to-date item levels, so should be able to roll higher like modifiers hopefully and help out a little bit there. I guess on my neck, just to give me freedom to swap out armor piece a little bit more, I should grab an all attribute one. So let's just go and grab that. And then we're going to do 2 rings. Looks like I have a fire and lightning ring here, so I'll try to keep the same. He actually doesn't have one of those for sale. There's a fire and cold. Or cold and lightning. And then fire and cold. That'll work. Fire, lightning, fire, cold. We'll probably be short just a little bit on our cold resistance, but I think that should be fine. Go and update those. And then we'll go on over to the other person and see if they have any weapons that we're going to want. At level 39, this is Tri-Link. The same kind of thing as we have, level 39. Are there any axes that we're going to want here? That's a maul. It's mace. Okay. Oh, it's one-handed. I was looking at mine. Derp. We could grab this one instead and just see what we can do. It's a better base, I guess. Only by a couple item levels, but it also has better sockets. Alright, that should be good enough. And we also want to grab a belt that we can upgrade with our garden.
Go where you are needed.
So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I think just the strength belts are fine. Global... Oh, actually, we should be using the rustic sashes because they have physical damage. I thought they were crit for some reason. Yeah, we should definitely be using that. Okay. The game had a little freak out there for a second. Alright.
Take care.
So let's go ahead and scooch on over to Sacred Grove and harvest. Let's start with this one. Harvest this one. Another tier 2 seed. Very nice. Something to vendor later. Ooh, that was a lot of explosions afterwards. Scary. Another tier 2 seed. Great. Alright. And then the last one I want to do is this one. It does have 2 tier 2 seeds that I was able to figure out how to use the disperser on, which is part of why I want to fix the layout of my garden and make sure everything's harvested up so I can do that later. But let's go and harvest this. A little sad that I didn't get a tier 3 seed off of either of those tier 2s, but that's fine. Alright. I did get that wand, which I will actually probably grab for my other character. Okay. Let's first see what we have here. Change a gem into another gem, carrying over the experience and quality if possible. That's kind of cool. So I could take that ground slam and just convert it to any other random gem, and just maybe I'll get lucky and get something cool. That's neat. Sacrifice a corrupted gem to gain 30% of the gem's total experience. Stored as a factored lens. Facetor's lens? I don't know if I'm not sure what that is. I mean, I don't have any corrupted gems at the moment, so that doesn't help, but set an item to 4 sockets is pretty handy. I could do that with the maul that I was going to craft up. Okay, easy peasy. And then we could put life modifiers on it, but I'd rather put physical modifiers at the other one. So, how's this disperser? It's pretty much full on its stored life force. So, let's put life qualities on a sash. Okay, so energy shield, a very small amount of life. That's a really bad one. Let's reforge it again. That's better. 34 life. That's way better than 7. Alright, and it also has an open either affix or suffix. I'm not sure which. But let's see. It has an open suffix on it. So we should be able to craft a little bit more onto it too. So that's a pretty big upgrade from what we were using. Yeah. Alright, cool. And then our rings. Forge a normal rare random life modifiers level 36. Okay, let's see what we can get. 14 to all attributes, 51 to life, and 19 additional cold resistance. That is superb. That is superb. It's actually beyond my wildest dreams on that one. That brings my cold resistance way up. All right. Let's see what we can do with this one. We can do the same thing. Another level 36. We have 2 of those left. Let's see what we get. 1 attribute, 61 to max life, 1 mana kill, I mean, it's got a high max life, but then it's got like 3 wasted stats basically. I think I'm gonna reforge that. I do like the high life on it, but I do think I'm gonna reforge that because the all attributes rolled as low as it possibly could have. We're looking at, where's it at? Oh my god, I hate how it does this sometimes. Yeah. 1 to 4 was the range. It rolled a 1, and it's a tier 4 mod. Yeah, we're just gonna redo that one. Alright, so lower amount of life, but it also has life gain on kill, light radius, life regen per second. Global accuracy is wasted. Let's try again. High maximum life has some evasion, some fire damage added, some regenerate life. Alright, one more time. I'm hoping that we can get an additional resistance on it along with life. It's kind of my hope here. Wasn't able to, but this has magic find and a decent amount of strength, so I think that'll be fine. We are losing some lightning resistance, but we got it back over here, so I think we're okay. Let's see where that puts us resistance wise. Our cold resistance is overcapped like that, actually, so that doesn't work. I guess we'd be better off re-rolling this lower level wing, actually, but... So instead of a fire and cold ring, maybe we should go back and just try to get a fire and lightning. I don't think she had any, was the problem. Oh, we have a cold and lightning. Cold and lightning. This one's fire and lightning, but I think it's also a lower item level to start. This one's a little bit higher item level. And maybe we can just do this one. Oh, it's gotta be identified, probably. Yeah, okay. Alright, fingers crossed. Maximum rarity, life gain for each enemy hit by your attacks. Maximum life strength. 13 fire and lightning. Okay, so at least it keeps us even there, and it's a slight upgrade with more toughness. We're losing a little bit of physical damage on attack. A little fire damage on attack. A little lightning resistance. We're gaining a good chunk of life, but we're actually losing a good chunk of resistances, I feel like. Man, okay. We're just gonna have to stick with the old ring we have there. We weren't able to come up with anything better. We do have another life thing. Another life forge thing over here, I think, that we can maybe use. Maybe we'll have better luck over here. Looks like we got attack modifiers, cold modifiers. Augment with a new life modifier. That could be good because our belt was missing. Missing one, right? So we can double life it. It gave us life regen. That could have been better. Should have probably just taken that to the crafting station, actually. Okay. We're forged with new random modifiers. Well, that's a normal or magic item. Okay. Nothing there that's useful for that ring. Let's come up to the blue ones up here and see if there's anything useful for that ring up here that we might be able to do. New defense modifier. Level 28. It's a little bit low. Alright, let's just see what it comes up with. I guess the energy shield is the defense modifier there. Energy shield again. Evasion rating. I was hoping we get like a resistance. Remove a non-lightning modifier and add a new lightning modifier to it. I mean, that could be okay. We could fine-tune this one. It might just kind of brick the ring. But that might be a way to do it. Oh, I guess it's too high of an item level. Yep, item level's too high. Darn. Can we do it on the one we're wearing right now? Also, this one doesn't look too bad either, because this has lightning resistance added onto it. Where does this put our defenses? Oh, still lower. Okay. With this one, we can remove a non-lightning modifier and add a lightning modifier. This could backfire really badly. So it already has lightning resistance on it. I don't think it can get more lightning resistance. Oh, it did get more lightning resistance. Okay, cool. Oh no, it had increased lightning damage. Uh-oh, what did I... Oh no, this had dexterity on it before. And I broke everything. Yep. Let's see if we can fix it. Not on that one. Not on that one. You're afraid to open another soda, risk of waking the child unit? That is a valid fear. That is a valid fear. Alright. Let's get this physical modifier. Global critical strike modifier. That's actually pretty good. We're losing a little cold damage. That doesn't matter. We had global critical strike already. We're losing a little cold resistance actually, but we're gaining all attributes, which should make our stuff equipable again. And unfortunately, brings our stats down on our resistance side a little, but at least it fixed the issue I was having. Okay. All right. So the last thing we need to try to do is make this mace better for us. I actually don't have a physical modifier on that one. I don't think I want to do a life on this one. Doesn't have the ability anyway. This one can add a cold modifier or a life modifier. I mean, having a random life on hit wouldn't be bad.
I cannot do this.
But I was kind of hoping to get one of those physical mods on that mace. I think I drained a little bit too much of this one because that's where I would have gotten it from. Remove a random modifier, add a new physical modifier. So we could upgrade this and then do that. So we could reforge it with fire and then reforge and add the physical. I think that's what we'll have to do. Alright. So it actually... We just got a weapon with resistances. Like, a lot of resistances. I almost don't want to do this because I'm going to lose one of the resistances, I feel like, but Hey, we kept both resistances. All right. And we gained some physical damage. Pretty nice side grade, but we gain a lot of resistance. So I will take that. And that actually puts us closer to resistance cap. We're over capped on cold. Great. Okay. So let's drop our seeds that we got and see where we're sitting for tier 2 seeds. I don't know if it's worth restructuring the garden yet. It doesn't look like we have enough tier 2 seeds yet. So let's plop down another storage tank so we can store some essence here. Actually, I can move that to here, and we'll store this one's essence over here. It has 300 to spare, and we're only storing 59 essence. So let's go ahead and store that essence over in the storage tank. And we can move the storage tanks, I found out, without having to worry. And we're going to do the same thing on this one, probably. Yeah, we're just going to move the 52 essence into the storage tank. Boom. And then we're going to get a purple storage tank out here as well. Is why I grabbed another one from my stash. And then we're going to pick these up because they're in a terrible spot. So we're just going to reuse these same tethers that we just used. And we're just gonna take the tether to the purple and then tether that to the storage tank. And we're gonna store that essence into the storage tank. We're gonna do the same thing here. Oh, that one's already empty. Actually, I just need another, I really just need another purple farm, it looks like. This one also just needs to be moved somewhere else. I believe I can... I can't because it's been activated, right? Because I have to reform the instance. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. That's no big deal. And then we need to make storage tanks for these guys, probably. They have enough. They can just store themselves, it looks like. Oh, it's already full. Okay. So we do need another storage tank, so let's craft one. Not enough life force. Unfortunate. Well, we're just going to lose 3 life force here. That's not a big deal. Okay. Do I need anything that's on the ground? No, it doesn't look like it.
I cannot do this yet.
Okay. So we're going to restart this zone, and then we're going to pick up the mess of infrastructure we have and lay it out a little bit differently. Let's go back to town, or to Crystal Vein, that's fine. It's not a big deal. And then we're going to go back into our storage grove, holding control to make a new instance of it. So now we can pick up all of our stuff. Hopefully it keeps the storage that was in those. I believe it does, from what I was reading. Just gonna get an idea of the layout of the area here. Okay. And then we have more down here. Got it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we have some pretty distinct areas to set things up here. I'm thinking maybe we like set up storage tanks over here. Or we could just set up storage tanks around the interior here. Let's see how close to the stairs we can get it. If there's enough room to do the collector. Yeah, it does look like it kept the life force on the collectors when I picked them up. Great. That's good. So if we place that like there per se, and we place a storage tank here, yeah, that looks like that'll work. Then we can just do a storage tank with each type as we move over. I honestly want to just kind of set up storage on the side areas over here. And just have this area be like a storage area. I might be overthinking it a little bit. Why does anyone try and make a game like Diablo when Diablo was and is the best top-down isometric game around? Fail. Okay. I mean, I like Diablo 2 a lot. I think it's one of the best games ever made. So I agree with your sentiment to a degree. And I like Diablo 3 a lot, though I'm incredibly burnt out on it at this point. But that said, objectively, Path of Exile is better than both. It's got a lot more depth than either of those games could ever hope to have. But it's new and currently receiving constant development, so that makes sense, I guess. I think I'm gonna have all the center area just be for storage, and then I'll have the. I just want the center area to be my farms, so it's easy to drop seeds in. Yeah. Opinions are a lot like feet. We all have them, they stink. Yeah. I mean, I've heard a different variation of that, but yeah. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so we have 3 yellow farms, 2 purples, and 2 blues. So if we leave room for the cables to run, that's only 2 cables worth of running here. I don't like that. I'd like to just kind of circle this area with the different farm types. And then run the cables on the interior or on the exterior. Either way. But it does look like there's a little bit of an issue in that there's 3 types but only a 2 space divide. So I guess we could just put the third. We just put the third type up above. So we'll do the bottom. The bottom can be life and physical, and this area up here can be whatever the blue one is, the primals. That'll work. I don't think that those are usable spaces, though, is the problem. Let's have the side be primal, then, I guess. That leaves enough space for the poles to run between. Okay. That's 3 spots there. Okay. That'll work. Kind of want to move that one over. So we have spots for storage tanks and stuff, but then it's like off center and I don't really like that. Bleh. This will probably have to be redone later. It's whatever. Okay. we're just gonna alternate. That way they're always around a seed of a different type. Screw it. That's probably the easiest solution. I wonder if I can actually plant those seeds in the corner over there. Let's grab some blues and just find out real quick.
I cannot do this yet.
I can't. Okay, so that's actually got to be moved up one. To there. Let's move them all up one and have the rails run below. Okay. Then we got some rails run between as well. That'll work. Except for here where that doesn't work. I think we lose some seed space there, right? Yeah. Yep. So blue, yellow, purple, purple, yellow, and then there needs to be a purple that borders a blue. So we can probably do that up here. I don't know if there needs to be. I'm just trying to hit all the possibilities for later when we have to do different seed type things. All right. And that covers all of it, I think. And then we have one more random thing that we can throw down. We'll start there. That's fine. Okay. That's a little bit better for layout. Now I need to set up the storage tanks and the poles for the transmission of the storage tanks and the dispersers, and then we need to set up the dispersers that we have as well. All right, so storage tank, disperser. It actually looks like I only have one disperser at the moment. So we'll just kind of move it around as it's needed. But the pylons, we want to make sure we have one for each type for a relay. I don't know how far they can go and still connect. Let's see if it can still connect clear up there. We go here and then we go clear up here. No, it cannot. So how about here? Can it connect to there? It cannot. Okay, so it has to be on the same screen then, presumably. It's gotta be even closer. That looks like the max distance there. It looked like it had a connection. Oh, maybe not. My goodness. Boy, they don't go very far, do they? There we go. Okay. So that's the max distance. My goodness. All right. So we just pick these bad boys back up. That means that our pylons do 3 types like that. And then we have space for a storage tank. disperser would have to cut into the farm, which I don't like the idea of. Because you kind of want it on the outside, right? So one here. One here. And you'd have to have one on the interior there to get full coverage. You have to use up one farm plot in order to get full coverage of that particular farm. Unless I move this up by one. And down by one. But then I think that runs into the barrier there. So you just have to move it up by one. And then you're just gonna have to move somewhere else, honestly. That's not gonna work there. It's like a game of Tetris. That'll work there, though. Okay. So then we can put our storage tank for yellow here. Because the yellow is gonna have to disperse. Maybe the dispersers go there. And the storage tanks go up above. It's like, it's kind of wasted right there, though. Right here is the perfect spot for it. So if we move the poles over by one. Yeah. So that one goes to that one. That one goes to that one. That one goes to that one. Okay. That is a yellow line. That is a purple line. And that has to be a blue line. Which means there has to be a blue here. So this one that was jammed up in the corner here is going to come where we jammed the yellow one down here. And that connects there. So that's a purple line now. So we have one of each line type. And then we can run the purple line into storage as well. So this purple harvester will go into storage. This purple harvester needs to have a relay tether here, probably. So we're going to need one of each type. 2, 3. To relay from these ones up here. Then presumably this one ends up being yellow. Wherever it goes. But, so that goes to that one. That's too far away. Is that too far away? Yeah. Okay. Let's get as close as possible. Is it still too far away? Yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. Okay. goes to the yellow collector. So all the yellows go to the yellow collector. All the purples go to the purple collector. Now we need to get the blue a little bit closer. Okay. And the blues need to connect through to the blues down here somehow. So that has to be one of those like distance relay type things. So there can be 1, 2, 3, 4 squares between a pylon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I go one more, I don't think it'll actually reach, right? Correct. But that one will. Okay, and then that one should reach up to you. And then you should reach over to you. There we go. We have that relayed through now. Okay. Great. So all we have to do now is get a purple storage or a blue storage tank crafted off of one of the other harvesters at some point in the near future. Okay. So all the yellows connect to this pole, and then that connects to the storage. We might have to like shuffle in a couple. Maybe the purple storages should come down here. So that the dispersers, so that there can be 3 types of 2 types of dispersers here. That makes more sense. Okay. So this purple connects to that purple connects to this purple, that purple connects up here to that one. And this one's connecting to that pylon's connecting here. So they're all wired together. Cool. This also gives us room to apply 2 different disperser types here, because this factory is going to need... Wait, is there only 1 spot there? I thought that the storage tanks took 2 spots. Oh, they only take 1 spot. Oh, okay. Well, I do want 2 disperser types there, darn. We almost had the perfect solution. I'll just have 1 disperser type and then adjust it depending on what the seeds need. I'll just have to manually plant the seeds. That's fine. That'll be fine. Okay. So if I like wire up the blue to the disperser, then the seeds that I plant in the purple section are gonna have to need primal essence in that part of it. Right. Alright, that makes sense in my head. Okay. So our farm is now laid out again. I might fiddle with that in a future day, but I'm happy with that for now. Now at this point, what we need to do is just get more seeds planted, and I want to use all tier 1 seeds at the moment in order to make sure that I'm not getting any tier... I want to build up a full set of tier 2s before I plant it. And one thing is how many spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 by 5 with 1 missing in the center, so 24. So we need 24 of any tier 2s before we build that farm, and we only have 7 tier 2s so far. So we got ways to go on those. So we're fine to just auto plant these and fill it in. So let's just auto plant what we can. We didn't have very many yellows of tier 1. That's... Huh. It hasn't updated yet, but I guess we only had 6. So we have tons of blues. Holy cow. Alright. So let's plant out our blues.
With just one stone.
Can't pave a road with just 1 stone. You are not wrong. Alright. Well, I mean, that's good, because we can use the blues to generate some storage tanks. Alright. So our farm is set back up. Now let's go back out to killing demons. Before I do that, I'm going to quickly drop off my inventory so we have a little bit more space to collect things. Now we've got that crafting out of the way. Our defenses are stronger. We upped our elemental defenses by like 30. Our weapon now has defenses on it and is about the same strength. We didn't get any big damage upgrade, but we did get a big defensive upgrade. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. It could have been better, but it did end up pretty good. We also got a global physical damage boost too, so that should help with our damage as well. Alright, so stash our currencies. Oh, when did I get that? Ooh, that is worth that's worth crafting up later. Oh, cool. My daughter got a really nice birthday present from Grandma.
Do you need help with something?
Yeah, I'll have a look when I take a break later. That's a really good flask. Why can't I equip it? Oh, because I'm in the sell menu. I always forget that nonsense.
Yes?
Okay, we're gonna stash that to level up later. Oh, that's we're gonna give that to Animal. That's an ice shot thing, and he's running ice shot, so yeah, we're gonna give that to Animal for sure. We have 2 prismatic rings. I wish I had realized that those were there when we were crafting. Oh, we'll definitely know for next time. And then this is for my caster. Alright. Back to the waypoint. Okay, let's go do the dream that I like a little bit less than the other dream. Let's just get that out of the way first. The gladiator dream's not quite as cool as the fire guy's dream, but
Return to Kitaba. I cannot do this yet.
Alright. Moving on. Silly gladiator guys. How's the audio, Astray? Is the game too loud or is it okay?
Rayclast blesses us once more.
Let's drop those. Those are yellow, and we need yellows.
Giving something life can be nearly as enjoyable as taking it, yes?
Okay. Smashing these guys. Game's fine. Balance is nice. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't too quiet or the game wasn't too loud, because this character plays a bit louder than the one I balanced it around last night when we were doing the multiplayer stuff. Just because of the nature of the earth slams and all that. I'm back. Wait, Tomahawk's one hand, right? Yeah. Yep. Appreciate whoever smashed that like button just now. I see you.
I cannot do this yet.
It's a 4-link chromatic. Don't see those super often. It's not the point I'm at right now. Grand Arena. Here comes the boss. This might be my first death. This guy hits pretty hard. He's a pain to deal with for melees. Oh wait, I think we have to run through all the little like mini trials first. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, did our damage just fall off really hard, or is this guy just beefy? Yeah, he's probably just beefy. Nice. Yeah, I don't really like those statue guys. They're kind of annoying to kill. They're really cool looking. But the big guys take a few too many hits for my liking. Ooh, we got some pretty ponies here.
My money is gone.
Silver coin. Give me my way out. I actually don't know if I have to fight those guys. Looks like I can just run right by them and just skip them. As long as I find the exit. I always just assumed I had to stop and fight them. I'm gonna just try seeing if I can run past and find the exit here without killing them. I'm curious if that actually works. I think that that's the exit, maybe? Let's see. No. No, that doesn't work, does it? Okay, yeah, that might have been a little OP if that were the case, huh? I'm really committed to finding this out right now, though. I'm fully mapping out the zone. It's one of the down ramps. No, I think it opens after you kill X number of things. Okay. I mean, that's what makes sense, honestly. I'm gonna grab that for Ghost. Is there a door open now? Perhaps? Nope. There's still more things to kill. Oh, probably have to kill the boss. Okay, that makes sense. So maybe if I just find the boss and kill him, it opens the door.
I cannot do this yet.
Can't be that much more to kill in this little zone. I should have just taken the guys as they came instead of running around like that, but I really wanted to see. Oh, there's two bosses here. Oh, and then there's the passageway. It was on the floor. Tricky, tricky. Hey now. Wait, that's where we came from. That's up here. Alright. Can't trick me. I is smart. Really hoping they would give me a... Alright, this guy's a pain.
My mana is gone.
My shout missed. That's unfortunate. Alright.
Boreathans. How they love to
This
sing.
character's really freaking tanky. Holy cow. Alright. Usually that guy's really annoying for me. I mean, we did just upgrade our resistances, so I guess it makes sense. But still feels odd. Let's real quick sell our stuff that we picked up, or stash our stuff we picked up there for the community members. Alright, and I might as well just sell that.
Can we be of help? Bye.
And stash our currency. Great. And back out to the next stream.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Speak. It was still 1 gem short. Go, not a cockroach, and relieve Calm of his fury. Don't die, please.
I'll do my best. Thanks. Thanks there, Delilah. Let's put in our skill points.
The ancestors would weep to see what Calm has created here.
We already have that one. Let me see where I go next on my tree. There's this stuff up here. That looks really good. We could grab Call to Arms, make War Cries instant, and sharing a cooldown. I think that's actually probably worth grabbing because we're only using 1 War Cry. Remove that delay on it. That's really cool. Enemies aren't low life very often, but bigger area of effect would be a nice quality of life thing there. And then this stuff up here is just heavy life stuff. And this makes it fire off quicker. That's a nice quality of life thing too. Okay. That's for maces and scepters specifically, if I go that route. That's some survivability, a little bit of attack speed, movement speed stuff, some quality of life, health regen. All right, so definitely call to arms. And then I think we work over, I think the duration thing would be really nice to have. So I think we work our way up there after we grab call to arms. So we're right here right now. Grab call to arms, and we'll hit the travel node, and we'll travel up to that. We'll just beeline up to that. Might grab these damaged ones along the way. Then we can get our first jewel socket too, I guess, in the process. That's probably worth doing. I guess we could have gotten one over here I didn't see. Maybe we should grab that real quick. Yeah, I missed these endurance charges too. So we should probably backfill that. Let's grab instant war cries though. And then let's get a jewel socket and the endurance charges. Then we'll make our way up to the skill duration thing. All right. Oh, that is like instant. Yeah, that feels nice. Where are we going? Maybe down this way, but there's a seed thing I didn't grab. I should probably hit. Purples. Drop those off. I think our purple is... Oh, it wasn't quite filled. There's another purple up here. We can throw those on. Okay. Cool. Alright, so this is the path forward. Just kidding. This is the path forward. Narrow little lava bridge. Tricky, tricky. Trying to stop on these nice juicy packs of monsters to refresh my Quicksilver flask, but skip as much as I can because I think, yeah, I'm a little bit over leveled. Try to get back onto the curb, you know? I still have that Diablo 3 mentality where I want to kill all the elites, and I don't really need to. Just body block them, those guys. He was quite annoying. Quite the winding path they're taking me on. Oh, this is juicy. That's rude. Ooh, Jeweler Orb. I will definitely take that. That chest exploded when I opened it and almost killed me instantly. You're pissing me off that you're still alive. Stupid endurance charge totem. Alright. Does it wind up the mountain here? Yeah. It's kind of what I thought was going to happen. It's chainmail, armor, and energy shield. Yeah. It's looking for pure armor. More than anything. Alright, calm stronghold. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Waypoint. Now we get the sexy ladies with the tentacle arms. You know. Typical. There's Arc. You know, I actually wouldn't mind having Arc just to throw onto a Arcanist totem. Or Arcanist brand. For my caster that I'm building. That sounds pretty spicy. I think up this way. Yeah, that looks to be the way. Oh my god. I might have aggroed too much. Let's just go ahead and clear it before they chase me and kill me. Alright. It's like 7 elites there. And that's a perfect example of why killing elites isn't necessarily worth it. 7 elites didn't get a single item that was worth anything. Alright. Blues. I have a blue here. I think this is full. It is. And I think my blue over here is full as well. It is. Okay. So I need to craft another blue harvester as well as a blue storage thing. We're overflowing with blue. We got the blues. Yikes. Scary. Later. Those guys kind of follow you, so I didn't want to just leave him. All these guys kind of seem to be following me, but you know what I mean. The tunneling guys follow you around. Is this a path forward? I think so. Or it's a really annoying dead end, but I think it's a path forward. Yeah, it is. Yep. That's a dead end. Let's get some blast charges back. No blast charges back there, huh? There's a couple. I think this is the way forward. Yeah, yep. I want to grab a jewel on my tree before I fight him. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just go back to town after this. We should be fine. He does hit really hard. And we have very similar attack speeds. So normally it's kind of hard to avoid, or it's easy to avoid his super slow attacks. But since my attack takes so long, not quite as easy on this guy. Yep. Cool.
Yes? Until next time.
Oh, I thought I picked up some stuff to sell.
It'd be wrong
Okay.
to do that here.
Let's go into the belly of the beast, shall we?
Bye-bye.
The belly of the beast, level 1. Cozy.
The way to a god's heart is through his guts.
Our crop is
Mostly yellow. Let's finish out this plot. And then a blue seed. I think we're full on our blues. That's right. We got lots of blues. We got the blues. Okay. A bleed over time effect. That was certainly doing some damage there. Okay. Oh, that's right. When I was in town, I was supposed to grab one of my gems out of my stash to throw onto my skill tree. Oh well. It'll be fine. Unless it's not, but it should be fine. Belly of the Beast, level 2. Alright. I think we probably can harvest. Looks like our purple is almost ready. Our yellow is a little bit off still. Our blue is ready, so let's go and just harvest that. I think we're just gonna pump it straight into storage. Unless there ends up being a really good, like, craftable thing. I want to kind of build up the infrastructure of our farm.
I cannot do this yet.
Why are you guys running all over the place? You blue guys are kind of annoying. Why are you clear down here?
My mana is gone.
You just die. Yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, reforging links between sockets, linking 3 of the sockets. That's not bad. Removes the non-defense modifier. Forge is a rare item with random modifiers, including a lightning modifier. That's lame. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We need to make a storage tank. We also need to make some more dispensers. We need quite a few more. But that storage tank helps us quite a bit. So let's go and throw the storage tank here. We might move it later, but for now we have a blue storage system. So we cannot waste that resource. And it flows on over. Beautiful. Got it figured out, finally. Purple does not look like it's ready to harvest yet. Alright. Back out into the world we go. We'll try to get some tier 2 seed crafts going. Once we enter Act 5. Get some good items to put it on. Alrighty. I feel like up north here is probably the direction to go. Hey, there's a circular passageway that opens in a certain way. Yep.
I cannot do this yet.
That was the thing we just went through. I think this is an essence. I would definitely like to have that. Essence of hatred is cold damage. Okay. I do think I'm going to switch over my brand character from the cold brands over to lightning with penance. But we could potentially go back to cold with like winter type blade and then like do Arcane Orb off of the Arcanist brand. That could be kind of fun. In which case, something like that would be pretty useful. All right.
You've done well, Brute, but let's not get above ourselves.
Come on. Oh, she hurts. Oh, yeah, she's gonna be my first death. It is quite hard to hit her when she's doing that with this build. Getting used to it. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Kitava will be my first death. Who are we kidding? That's why I don't play hardcore in this game. Mechanics are a little intense.
Wasn't half the man you are, Marauder.
True. True.
There comes a time when brute it was Malachi who reached out.
Alright, let's go kill Malachi. Crafting recipe, chaos damage, rank 1. Yep. The harvest. Let's go harvest his organs.
Piety, betray me, and I will have your head.
Kind of weird that I couldn't go through there. I feel like they redid the art of this zone a little bit. This feels different than it used to. Alright, let's go get the body parts. Don't remember the gastrointestinal theme of like the acid and stuff. Like I remember the sludge monsters, but I don't remember like the size being quite so putrefied. I wonder if that's the new rendering engine. Alright, Doidri. You and me makes 3. I'm even slower thanks to your stupid totems. Just gonna ignore your mechanics and kill you. I say right before I die because I ignored your mechanics. But you can't do your thing through solid rock? Huh. Strange how that works out. Oops, there's my first death. I didn't think it would be to her, honestly. The movement speed and attack speed slow in that zone is probably not to my benefit with this build. She is a pain. One-handed axe.
You are free now, slave.
Yep. It's just a big long loop. Yeah, it is. This way. Chevron's arena. This is the lady who teaches you a very important life lesson. Books are bad.
Give in to grace. Such lovely material. Beauty shall prevail.
Getting a stronger weapon. I'm having trouble bursting her down. That's what this build is meant to do.
Give in to grace. Beauty shall prevail.
Let's just see. Maybe there'll be a weapon in the guild stash I can just snag real quick. Socket gems are, yeah, that's that'll do. By level 20, increased area of effects. It's almost the same damage though. That's not really any better. +2 weapon range. It's actually pretty cool, but the increased area of effect, that'd be great for like mapping through the world, but not super helpful for actually killing her.
Can we be of help? Bye.
Would be wrong to do that here.
There's some gems I might need there. That might be handy because it's a faster attack speed. If we could reforge it on our plants, but it has it doesn't have the links that I need. So it's got 4 links. Let's grab that for now. Next time we go into a plant zone, we'll probably see if we can craft that up. Okay, let's go finish fighting her. I was hoping there'd be something, but doesn't appear to be the case. So we have our potions back now. So I can just kind of base tank finish her. Okay.
The ancestors demand it.
And the last person. Honestly, I kind of want to see what the level 20 increased area effect looks like with that ability. Like, how big does that make that? That might be something interesting to try to invest. What did I just destroy? I meant to click keep. Mistakes were made. I think it was one of my 2 prismatic rings that I wanted to keep. Yeah. That feels pretty bad. This is only temporary experiment anyway. I just want to see what it looks like. Hey Omega, how's it going, man? Can't really tell there, but let's see if we can get to an open area. Oh, here, this will be a good area to tell. Oh wow, yeah, okay, that's actually kind of huge. That said, the other weapon does more damage and gives me better toughness, but I just wanted to see what that looked like. Okay. Take that back later. All right. How goes your journey, Exile? Still sane?
Gather them quickly. A harvest is ready.
This actually looks like it's harvestable. How's our purple storage looking? Yeah, we could use some of that.
Put down this board.
Yeah, looks like we got a tier 2 seed there. One more for our purple collection. Yeah, how what are you playing this season, Omega? Yeah, let's see if we can craft up. I wanted to see if I could get better crafts on this one originally, but since we do have this one anyway, this one's slightly faster, so let's see what we can get. Reforges the links 10 times, taking the lowest probability. That's a fun one, but not what we want. Changing a blue, blue-red, green. There we go. Forges normal with physical modifiers. Ho! Wow! That's let's see. Okay, hold on. Polish. Cheers. So that's 2 prefixes and 3 suffixes. So I can craft a prefix onto that still, right? That's oh, it has double physical on it. That's why it's so strong. I was looking at the wrong one. It has double physical and global crit strike multiplier. The accuracy rating doesn't do anything for us, but yeah, it's a pretty big upgrade. That actually doubled our damage, like literally doubled it. It went from 400 something to 800 something. That's worth it. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it. All right, let's see what we can do with the prismatic ring. All right, physical modifier is what we want. 3 to all elemental resistances and 21 additional fire resistance. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good. So what is our lowest resistance? They're all pretty even. If we take that one off, then we're missing fire and lightning. If we take this one off, then we're missing cold and lightning. And fire. Okay, that one's really good. Okay, so 54, 59, 53, 75, 71, 44. So our lightning resistance is a little bit weak, but yeah, that ring certainly helped our resistances out, didn't it? All right, so we'll take the remaining life force, condense it. I don't think I have any other crafts that I need to do. Can you craft on gems? Oh, you can. Oh, that's cool. 4% to physical damage over time multipliers. 15% increased damage with swords. 16% increase. Okay, that's not great, but let's see if we can reforge and get something better. Randomizes the numeric values of the random physical modifier. Okay, I'd rather re-roll the physical modifier first. 14% global physical damage. Okay, and then we can re-roll because it rolled the minimum range, so why not? And now we're up to 15. Cool. And then we'll just condense the remaining life force. And it should flow into my beautiful storage tank down here. Nice. All right. Let's throw that gem in our slot. I think we can actually like craft it up a little bit more too, right? Pretty sure. Regardless, I'm pretty happy with how that came out. We almost capped out our resistances there, and at the same time, doubled our damage. So, I mean, that feels good. We should not have nearly as much damage issues with the next boss. In theory. I didn't put the intimidating cry back on.
I cannot do this yet.
Oh, that attacks a lot quicker. That feels nice. Okay. That's actually just like the perfect sweet spot where the previous cracks explode right before the next hit happens. Hey, can you not like hurt me so much? That would be great. Cool.
Your sickness is ended.
And that was the last organ. Let's quickly make room in our inventory before we fight. Dude face McGee over here.
Yes?
Yes.
Our current helmet has like no armor. I just gotta rechromatic that, I guess. And then that gets sold, and the experiment to just see how much bigger the lamb size is with the duration, that goes back in there. Cool. So I need to chromatic this. Oh. Which of these two is better? Probably that one because it has lightning resist, and that's the one we're missing. Okay. Alright, well. That pretty much caps our resistances, I think. Pretty close. And it gives us quite a bit more toughness than we had before. 6 times the amount of armor of our previous item.
Good luck.
So that feels good. We actually made back that chromatic that we just used. Oops. So that also feels good. Yeah, let's go kill Dude Face McGee. You're playing the Spellslinger build, the Volatile Dead one, that Ziz and Dropadusky and like 3 other people are playing. It looks really fun. I'm considering trying it. I'm trying to build a Penance brand build. But I think I started as the wrong class. I started as Witch. I should have started as Inquisitor, I feel like. So I might have to re-roll anyway. So if I do, for my group character, if I do that, I might just do the Spellslinger instead. I don't know. It looks really cool. Are they using MTXs on theirs, or is that just what it actually looks like? If you look at like Ziz's video, you can see the one I'm talking about.
Creation out of the realm of the gods, isn't it?
So Malachi will probably kill me.
True God.
We'll see.
Exile.
I apparently didn't have my auras active, so... Oh my god.
My money is gone.
Hey, if you could not touch me like that, I'd appreciate it.
Now exile.
Die and be reborn.
Down the sphincter he goes. That's some MTX, but it looks cool with base graphics. Like, I would love to see what it looks like with base graphics without having to actually invest in it. Do you think you could record a clip, like a 5-second clip, and send it to me?
Leave me, Marauder.
Now, let us see if you truly understand what it means.
I don't have the money to spend on MTXs right now.
Accept the gift of immortality. I cannot do this yet. Accept the gift of immortality. You are being selfish. You are being selfish. Nightmare is the true eternal. He was so in love with death. You are being selfish.
We did it. Still leveling, so I'm not quite to a point of using VD, but I'm following Zanthyst guide, which is making me use Spellslinger Arc, Wave of Conviction, Ball of Lightning. Looks really good. Cool. Do a quick stream in Discord and demo what I'm using at the moment for you if you'd like. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Go ahead and pop it up real quick. We'll throw it on stream for a minute or two. Let's see. Omega. I would absolutely love to see that. By the way, video information for our Discord channel is in, or information for the Discord channel is in the video description down below. Feel free to check it out and join us on the wild adventure that is life. Where the heck are you, Omega? Is your name in Discord Omega? Or did you change it? Or are you offline right now like I am, apparently? I don't see you. Omega crits. Sharing their screen, but offline. Join stream. Haha. Alright, let's see it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. I like it. Dude, that looks strong as fuck. God damn. Alright. Alright. I can get behind that. That looks awesome. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Be careful.
Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. I really want to try out like Penance Brand and Arcanist Brand, but I created the wrong character start because there were 0 guides on it, and I've never played a brand build. And now that, like, when I went to sleep last night, I searched on my phone for like 20 minutes and realized that most people who do brands do Hierophant instead because it has better like ascendancy classes for it. So I think I messed up. That's with just 4 links, yeah. But say, Livy, talk to Asumi, talk to Aeon, talk to Delilah, get your rewards. Okay.
Tortured yet unbroken.
Skill point. Passive and 2 respects. Very nice.
Would be wrong to do that here.
Yeah, I really like the look of what I saw, but I'm not sure. I don't know. The brands have been fun. Fist of War supports slam skills, providing a powerful boost when they're used, with a delay before they can be boosted again. Cannot support vol skills or triggered skills. Cannot modify the skills of minions. Attacks with support skill are ancestrally boosted, no more than once every 2.46 seconds. Ancestral boost does not apply to repeats of the attack. 112% more damage with hit. 72% more damage with ailments. And for... Holy crap! Oh, we're using that. And then brutality support. I think that's actually one of the ones we're supposed to be using. Multi-strike. That could be fun with slam because it pops off twice. There's some cool, interesting possibilities, I guess I should say. I'm going to sacrifice the physical damage for now because I think the Fist of War is going to provide just as much benefit. And then once we get 5 link, we'll put that back in. Alright, endurance charge. Cool. I should probably check. Oops. I feel like I missed a labyrinth in this zone. I don't think we used any golems with this build. Double check. I think we used Berserk though. Let's see. Oh, where's skills? Endgame uses Vol, Earthquake, Pride, War Banner, Blood and Sand. Vol, Ancestral War Chief Dash. Seismic Cry and Second Wind. Wait, is Seismic Cry the one I'm using? I'm using Intimidating. Blood Rage. No, it was Berserk, not Blood Rage. And several suggestions for possibilities on the last one. Okay. Lots of cast when damage taken type things. It doesn't look like we used any of these really. Consume rage at an accelerating rate to provide a powerful buff granting more attack damage. Attack speed, movement speed, and less damage taken. I mean, we could try it for now. I don't know if we have a way to really generate rage right now. Omega, do you know how rage works? I remember it being kind of funky because I had to use that on one of my other characters. Oh, he's be right back right now? Okay. Damn, unfortunate time. Eastern side of Highgate. Access the ascent. You mean the area I just was at? Whoopsie. On to the next act. Oh. So you can tell if it's getting the fist thing because the attack like glows red when it does. You see the guy pop up above my head. That's when it's getting the bonus damage. That's interesting. So it gets like bonus damage and bonus area effect. That just seems like the skill to use, like quality of life wise.
I cannot do this yet.
The wrong way. Okay. That looks like ridiculous damage, honestly. And I like how it makes your weapon like glow red. That's really cool. Let's see if we can just like make this entire pack just explode. Yeah. We need an elite pack to test it on. That's what we need. See how strong it actually is. Wait. This is the ascent. The descent is on the second half, isn't it? So we actually have to be over here. Cross this bridge. There's an elite. Yep, that one-shotted him. Back to being One Punch Man. I like it. More blues that we don't need, but we did get some yellows, so that's a bonus. I think our blue gardens are both full plant right now. Oh no, because we just harvested one, so we'll have to replant it. Oh wow, we actually need blues again now. Nice. Alright. Beautiful. What's she gonna tell me?
I had not heard of corruption or Malachi before. Asmeri do not speak of the Eternals if they can avoid it. It strikes me that Malachi's pursuits were not so different from our own. He simply handled them as only an iron-fisted Eternal could. The corruption's similarities to the life force do not...
Oh yeah, I know my mic's visible. It's okay.
But you slew the source of the corruption, and yet...
It makes it so I don't have to talk so loud for the audio level to be correct. I played around with it a little bit last night so I could have a stream going without like talking really loudly so it would wake you guys up through the floors. So it's not obscuring my view of the screen, and it's not obscuring the people's view of my face. So whatever, it's fine. Most streamers actually have their boom mic visible because it just works a little bit better when it's closer to your face. If that makes sense. I'm gonna probably fiddle with some more audio settings over the next week or so as well. I thought she was gonna give me like a new item or something. Ooh, maybe we'll get Vol Earthquake here. What do you want for Father's Day tomorrow? Yes. To play Path of Exile all day, and for somebody else to take care of cooking and mowing the lawn. That's what I want. But
I cannot do this yet.
I think we're scheduled for 7 days in the evening, so I'm good doing 7 days at night. But for the rest of the time, POE. And not having to take care of cooking and having the lawn mowed and not having to take care of it would be nice. My allergies have been destroying me the last like 3 or 4 days. Actually destroying me. Nice. The zone of the Vol zone is really creepy looking, actually. I like it. Oh, that was so satisfying. That was so satisfying. All right. Ball vessel. Huh. Hey, we got a piece of vanity. Nice. Ball. Oh my god! We fucking got it. We fucking got it. Alright. We got a piece of Tabula Rasa card. And we got Vol Earthquake. Oh. Okay, let's start leveling it up on our secondary weapon so that we can use it soon. Mower battery is charged. You need to go higher. Can you take me higher to the places where dreams come from? Yes, I can. I just reached that place, as it turns out. That's so fun. Even higher.
Captain Tavares. Altitude is imperative to forging a stable connection with the Prime Resonator in Theopolis. Power source is equally vital.
Aw, thanks, Estrella.
Locate a fissure in the mountainside.
I better make sure the window is closed in our bedroom. I'll be right back, guys. She's gonna mow the lawn for me.
Energy to execute the successful disintegration and transmission of objects, both inanimate and animate, between Highgate and Theopolis. For that kind of power, we must tap the origin. I needn't remind you of the consequences should either of those elements prove deficient. That is why I would like you, Tavares, to be the first to test the resonator once it is operational. Accountability.
It was indeed. It was indeed.
High Templar Dominus.
Day for fathers to be lazy. That's right. I mean, on Mother's Day, I like deep cleaned the entire house for her, cooked, cleaned, did a bunch of random stuff that she'd been meaning to do. Litter box and trashes, and picked up all the cans around the house. And so like it's a very similar like request, I guess. Just gave her a day to veg in her room and not have to deal with taking care of Annie or any of those things. Which is ironic because, you know, like it's the opposite of what you'd expect on a day like that, but we made it into like a pampering day, I think. Would be the best way to describe it. The picture didn't happen. I might actually have pictures on my phone. I'm not sure. I might have. I think this way is the way to go. So Animal, if you want, we didn't go very far last night. I figured we could catch you up. I'm gonna probably go just a little bit further on this that I'm doing, and then I'll cook supper, and then afterwards we can catch you up, and then we can all play tonight when Ghost gets home. You should definitely check out that video I linked in Discord for the farms. It clarified a lot of things I wasn't quite sure about and that we were kind of struggling to figure out last night. Wait, how'd you live with like 5 HP? Jerk. Oops, Orb of Alteration. Nice. Hey, what's up, beautiful?
I'm gonna return to the garden.
Mobile run, and tomorrow you're not gonna have to do anything. Okay,
Yeah.
cook. If you over dinner tonight.
Oh, sure. Oh, cool. I was just gonna end stream and cook, but I would prefer not to do that.
No cooking.
Okay, cool. Cool. Rip. Alright, love you. Thank you for mowing. Appreciate it. Okay. Lazy. Yeah. I mean, we paid for these things called Hello Fresh meals, which are like they give you the ingredients and give you the instructions, and then you have to cook it yourself, which sounds pretty cool. But then they estimate they take like 35-45 minutes, but in reality they take like an hour and a half to 2 hours, unless you're actually used to cooking. So it's, yeah, I don't know. We delayed next week's order because we're behind. We have like 5 of them in the fridge still to make. And I might just order DoorDash then. Ooh, rings. We have really good rings though. Cold and lightning, I guess. So we'd have to get a cold and lightning one that also has 20% additional cold. I don't think that's gonna happen, but
We do this for freedom.
no, but it's a decent damage ring. I don't think I would use it though.
Now, where was I?
Talamoana, Savior.
I believe in my POE that I use, or my path of building, where is it? There it is. That I use that last spot for endurance? No, I don't. Okay. So, I think making my way up to these would make the skill feel really crisp. But I'm worried damage is going to fall off a little bit too much over time. So maybe grabbing this stuff down here first would be better. This increased attack speed while you have Fortify and movement speed while you have Fortify is a nice quality of life thing as well. Because we get Fortify from using the ability. I think that's probably our next set of nodes. Yep. Alright, we got a divination card. Then we got one of those. There's Cyclone. We might try selling that later. Ball Cyclone. Ground Slam's leveled up. We might look at selling that later. I don't think I'll use that. I might end up vendoring that. Yeah. And out we go. What do you think I should order if I order something animal? What type of food?
I cannot do this again.
Pizza? Estrella hates pizza, unfortunately. Sometimes she likes it. Usually she says she hates it, but sometimes she says she likes it. Maybe I could get her to agree to Domino's. They definitely redid that guy's attack. That looks awesome. He did not have a laser whip before. Like an arcane whip. I am quite sure I would remember that. Mexican's good too. Yeah, I suppose we could do Qdoba. I like real Mexican food, like, well, real American Mexican food, but like from restaurants and stuff. Estrella does half the time, but doesn't half the time. We have some pretty good authentic Mexican places here too. Family-owned businesses that have like really good food. Some Indian food? Yeah, we just had that earlier this week, actually, I think it was. There's a really good Indian restaurant in town that we tried out for the first time and ended up loving. Chicken korma was like Cloud 9. This build is so fun. I hate this map. I get lost on it most of the time. I think this is the way to go, though. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need to get out of this room. we lived. That was spooky ooky. Jasper axe. So your suggestions are Indian food or Mexican or pizza. I will let Estrella know and see what she says. After we get through the spooky zone. I think that's the boss that we have to kill, actually. We don't one-shot him. Is he invulnerable while he's doing that? Yeah, he was. Okay. He does have a lot of health, though. He's usually a, like, giant pain in the butt. Half the time I end up dying on him and then having to run through that whole huge zone again. I do like what they redid, or how they redid some of the effects in the zone. It makes it more fun to play through, just because it's not so bland and boring. Riot Square. About a Doctor of the Pepper. Alright, let's pull up DoorDash. Waypoints. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ask Estrella which of those she'd prefer, so I will be back in like 30 seconds. Probably more like a minute, but I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty. It looks like we are doing Honolulu Hawaiian for my brother, something with tons of mushrooms for my wife, and I don't know, something for me. I wonder if Domino's just does delivery themselves. I bet it's cheaper just to have them deliver it versus having DoorDash do it. What do you guys think? Which do you think is cheaper? I bet you Domino's is cheaper. Five Guys sounds really good right now. Yeah. Five Guys does sound really good, actually. All right. We'll customize a Philly cheesesteak. That'll be my pizza. I'm going to take off the onions and the green peppers. And I would love to have extra cheese, but I don't see that as an option. It's just tragic. Oh, there it is. Double the provolone cheese. Yeah, baby. Ooh, we could add feta cheese or cheddar cheese to it too. Let's add feta cheese. Oh. Now we're talking. That is one good-looking pizza, my friends. That is one good-looking pizza. All right. And then she's gonna want like just a regular pizza, I guess, with like tons of mushrooms. Wait just 1 second, guys. Thanks for your patience. Double mushroom. Yep. And check out. Yeah, it's cheaper. You guys didn't see that farming video I was watching for Path of Exile to learn more about it? All right. Contactless delivery. It is set up. Tip. There we go. That's a pretty good one. All right. All right. And let's kill some more things while we wait for food to come. Sounds good. Get rid of the basic Quicksilver and pick up one that gives me quicker recharge time and knockback. I'll take that. Alright, portal. Did I portal back or did I must have waypointed back. Alright, Aureus Square. Looks like a dead end. This is, I think, the big open square area, right? So there shouldn't be anything over here. So that's essentially where we came from. Or is there a side zone? Not sure. There's a Whispering Essence here. I'll take that. So I have a 4-link green bow for you, Animal, that you'll be able to use relatively shortly. What is that item? Base Lord, one-handed sword. Okay. And this is the open area. It's blockaded for now. The rooftop access is later. Okay. Got it. Travel control blocks. Use the eyes as zeal to access the Templar Core. Oh, I missed the side. Oh, shoot. I missed a side quest in the control blocks. I wonder if the map's already reset. If the map's not already reset, I'm going to go get it real quick. There's like a little side thing you can get for an extra skill point. The map reset. I'll do it later then, off stream. I also got to figure out where that last labyrinth trial is, so we can do our labyrinth before we have to do Kitava, because that would be super duper handy. Because Kitava, she is a pain, and I will take every advantage I can to deal with it. I thought there was a zone there. That must be in the reverse axe. In Axe 6 or whatever it is. Okay. Let's cross the bridge. Another bridge cross. There's my seeds.
Gather them quickly.
Looks like some blue ones. Those blues are ready to harvest, but I don't really have anything to enchant right now. I could just harvest them and throw them into storage, though. And a mosquito crawl up on my arm or something, some sort of little bug. It bugged me. This isn't really ready yet anyway. This one almost is completely. We'll just wait on it though, until it's actually fully ready. Alright. Templar Quartz. Alright, let's go kill their god. And unleash unspeakable horrors upon the world.
I cannot do this yet.
He has extra life. It's like he's lasting a long time. That might be an upgrade. That chest piece. It's an extra, like, 60 armor. A little extra life. We're gaining lightning resistance, but losing fire resistance. I kind of don't really want to lose fire resistance because we're coming up on Kitava. Block and stun recovery is nice. So. Just run in a circle. Most certainly did. Freaking ninjas, man. Every time you turn around, there's ninjas trying to assassinate you. Another level up for my Vol Earthquake Gem. It's only up to level 2. It'd take a while. Hey Omega, are you there? I have a question for you. Oh, it's this zone? Okay. I think I would be best to ignore most of the guys and just take big trash packs and not worry about the elites here. I remember these guys can hit pretty hard, and it's a long run back if you do happen to die. There's a crafting thing there. How do I get to that? There it is. Movement speed and exerted attacks, rank 2. Oh my god. That sounds like amazing. Alright, was that on boots, ring, necklace, or belt? Interesting. Interesting.
I this yet.
This area is like a hard fire check, fire resistance check. Thankfully, we're capped. It's so good with the new experimental engine. Oh. Mana leech support. That's gotta sell for a little bit, I would think, if I can level it up. I don't think that's one you can just buy. It might be.
Our garden swells with life force. Come.
Alright. That one looks like it is harvestable, so we'll hit that one up. Now let's plant over here. Nice. Alright. Show me what you're working with. Orb of Regrets, a tier 2 seed, and Scroll of Wisdom. Cool. Defense modifiers, lightning modifiers, chaos modifiers. I need more dispensers. And I believe I have a storage tank of each type now. So I don't need another storage tank necessarily. I do think I'm going to run out of pylons soon though, so I should probably craft up some pylons. And then we'll condense the remaining life force. And it should transfer all the way over to the storage thing. Great. All right. I'm trying to get enough like essence stored up that I can use the dispensers and just plant an entire garden of tier 2 seeds and just like get a big boost in power all at once with some strong crafts, and start unlocking tier 3 seeds as well. Sounds great. I wouldn't mind actually getting enough essence that I could build one of the horticulture tables, which lets you store crafts. So like if you see like a reforge or link all 4 sockets or link all 5 sockets on your item or something like that, and you just don't have an item to use it on, you could store it for later with the horticrafter table, is what I've gathered that's for anyway. And that would be really handy to have the ability to do that. I think that's actually probably the first thing I'll go for once I get all my storage fully racked up enough that I can develop a full set of seeds. Superior icicle mine. Oh my god. Okay, this is death in a bottle.
I cannot do this yet.
There's like 7 elites there. Superior glorious leather. Too bad I'm not using that, but that might be something I could throw in the skilled stash. Leave me alone. You guys are being rude and blocking my path into the zone. Oh. You gave me an orb of scouring. I forgive you. Okay, this guy is a pain in the butt. Let's do our skill point attributions real quick before we aggro him. Increase attack speed and attack damage while you have Fortify. Fortify duration and effective Fortify increase. Those will be helpful. Great. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this guy is a pain in the booty. Alright, here comes phase 2. This is where things get terrible. It's ridiculous. Oh god, this ability. I want to jinx it, but this might be the first time I ever beat this fight without dying. Freaking bullet storm. That's the first time I have ever beat that fight without dying. Pretty happy about that. Omega, let me know when you're back. I have a question for you. If you can hear this. Alright, Sin. Play that cutscene.
Should Kitava accept the invitation? There is but
okay. Alright. Did I go out the wrong door? That's the right door. So I want to use the waypoint, right? Okay. Looks like food's on its way back. Let's clear our inventory real quick. Let's see. Global physical damage increase. At least 40 strength and radius. Ground Slam has a 35% chance to grant an endurance charge when you stun an enemy. With at least 40 strength and radius, Ground Slam has a 50% increased angle. Oh, that'd be fun if I were still using Ground Slam. Molten Strike. Cleave. Ice Shot. That'll be good for Animal when he gets to this point. Frostblade. Ethereal Knives. Freezing Pulse. I feel like they added more here. Frostbolts. Magna Orb. Light. Spark. Darn. I mean, that's the only one that really works for me, but it doesn't really because it's the wrong skill. That's too bad on that one. Get rid of all the chromatics. Ooh, that's a lot of resistances. That would tap me on one thing. Probably not worth the big damage loss. Alright. Still a pretty good item. Maybe I should have thrown it in the guild stash. Oh well. Alright, those 4 links someone might want. That is a 5-linked mace. With decent physical damage. Good physical damage. God damn, yeah, I'm using that. That is amazing. Alright. You've served me well, my beautiful great mallet. You're being replaced with a thing that is much better than you are. A very nice 5-link to make my weapon, or make my main skill that much stronger. Alright, melee physical damage. There we go. Pizza's here? Okay. Pizza's done. Oh, cool. I will actually throw this in the stash in case anyone wants it, because this is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. But I'm going to take the 5-link over it. So. Alright. Regular stash, just in case at some point later I decide I want to try out Ground Slam again. That gem would be great for that purpose. This is to sell, and then we drop off our currencies. Boom, 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 boom. And our essence drop-offs. Yep. We have to drop off our farming stuff as well. We'll just do that next time we get a grove. And then we are back here at the Chamber of Innocence. And we have to talk to this gentleman right here. He's not too happy that I destroyed their god and threw their entire nation into anarchy, which is going to result in terrible rioting, and also the awakening of a god demon that is going to kill hundreds of millions of people. I mean, I was just trying to help. It's not my fault. It might be my fault a little bit. Okay, I don't remember where we actually need to go now. I feel like... Oh, there's an exit right there. I feel like there should be an exit nearby. There is. There is. Nope, that's not an exit. That's where I killed the boss. Okay, we can just run out, I guess. Hey, look, new monsters.
I cannot do this yet.
Would it be quicker to just spawn at the other exit to run out? It'd probably be quicker to just spawn at the other exit, right? Let's go out the way that we came in. Now you're all sweaty. Sorry. Yeah, we settled on pizza. It's on its way. Should be here relatively soon. Hey, there we go. I'm like, I feel like it wasn't this difficult before to figure out where I was supposed to go. I'm making it harder than I needed to. Typical Zanthyst Gaming. We're no longer one-shotting things. This worries me. I guess we're one-shotting non-elites. Oh my god, okay. So to speak. Can you, like, not be all radiant and holy? And possessed by a ghost at the same time as being a badass? Alright, what is this card? Chin Soul, Blazing Fire. I'm not sure what that is. Ding dong. Hey, it sells for chaos! Nice. Nice. I just made me my first chaos on sales this season. Will's probably already got like 50 exalt. Bastard. Alright. Seeds are up here. I think I'm gonna keep running out. Who says a crop is ready? Does she actually mean it though is the question. A yellow and a blue. Wait, why is it not? There we go. Yeah, the yellow's harvestable. Alright. Hey, there's another chaos orb. And we got some greaves as well. Hey, beautiful, what's up?
Here.
Oh, okay. Fire and cold resistance on boots. And a ton more armor. And more life. Less sockets. That's a pretty big upgrade either way. Okay. I will be out in a few minutes. Well, good idea. Speed modifier. What is that? Item is rare. Oh, it has to be a normal item. Or magical item. There we go. Oh, movement speed. Nice. I think I just added on to those anyway, though. But that's cool. Hack, life modifiers, life modifier. I mean, item level 41, item level... They're the same item level. They might end up being as good as the ones we have if we reforge them. Nah, I'm just gonna save my life force and condense it, because that's our goal anyway, is to be farming that back up. And that actually gets us almost full on that. Sweet. Which is good because I believe the purple is the first one that we're gonna farm tier 2 seeds from, so having these full will be helpful. Greato. So those boots were a pretty big upgrade. They actually res cap us. They actually over cap us. So when Kitava reduces our resistances after we kill her, we won't get hit so hard at the start of the next act, which is going to be really nice. I need to make it through this zone before I go eat, because this is such a long zone. I don't want to have to do it over again. I think that is the end of it. Double checking. Is there any side zones off of this? It doesn't look like it. Just where we're going to, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's where we need to be. The ruin square. We have to grab the waypoint on that. You can grab a quick nap. Okay, cool. Message me on Discord when you are when you're back up, and we can get you caught up to where Ghost was. I'm gonna eat after I get to the waypoint here, and then whenever you're ready, I would be available at your discretion. I think we only did like one extra quest, maybe two. Where's the waypoint? Where can it be? So this is the zone with all the like side things, including I think a lab. So I might locate and do the lab trial off stream. Oh, the ossuary. I think that's where the lab is, right? We have the waypoint now. No, this is a separate thing that we have to do, which is a side quest as well, but we're not going to do it right now. We're going to end the stream so I can go eat food with the family and stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys next time.